Welcome to Rewind the Podcast.
Howdy, hey, howdy, ho, everybody. Welcome back to this episode of Rewind the Podcast. I'm Blake Rackley, and that is...
Raven
Dawson. Pew, 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 pew. Gabe's over there in the corner. Pew, 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 pew. Get your energy up. Pew, 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 pew. Did you like that?
I hated it.
I know. That's why I did it. Okay, let's get into the topics because we got a lot to cover today.
We do have a ton.
I got some. You got some. We all got some. Right, Gabe? Anyway, just kidding. I want to talk about first things first.
Chaos for me.
First things first. I want to talk to you about Trump's cabinet picks.
I want to talk about why we dress like this.
So matronly?
So matronly. And these cool little puppies we have.
Okay, let's start with mine's already leaking. Oh.
So get wet. I'm wearing green because I'm dressed like Elphaba, and this is my Elphaba cup.
And I'm wearing pink because I am dressed like Glinda, or Galinda, as some would like to say. We've got a little cocktail. Gabe, show them yours. And Gabe is my bubble.
No. It's a crystal ball.
I thought it was the bubble.
No.
It's pink. Hey, click on the bottom of it. Click on the bottom of it.
So we are excited and ready for
Wicked.
Wicked, which comes out tomorrow.
Literally. Well, it technically comes out Friday, but we're seeing it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I know, because we're elite.
No, it's just...
We're the elites.
No, we just got early.
We did. We just got early. We've invited so many friends because we are intentionally packing the theater with people who we know won't sing.
Exactly.
And I would just like to say, if I can control myself for 2.5 hours, you've got a problem if you can't.
Yeah. So we're super excited for Wicked. So we decided to dress on theme for this episode.
Mm-hmm. And we got some Wicked stuff to talk about later. But first, I want to talk to you about Trump's cabinet picks.
Right.
Because that man had a cabinet, opened it, and now all the crap is falling out. Tupperware upon Tupperware. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You want to talk about it?
Okay. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is freaking RFK Jr. being the captain of the Health Society and Bravery Department, or whatever it's going to be called, after he's in charge with it. Because that man, first of all, looks like he has been a friend to a tanning bed. Not to talk about people's looks.
A friend.
A lover.
Lover.
A lover.
All up in it deep.
Talking about we need sunshine, vitamins, hydroxychloroquine, all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, photographed on Donald Trump's plane enjoying a Big Mac.
He scares me.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
It is so weird to me that people look to him as an expert of things. He is wacky doodle doo.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be but he's very much giving conspiracy theorists.
Mm-hmm.
And to give a person like that who continuously goes against the ADA, the FDA.
The ADA.
The
Come on, ADA.
That is a thing.
I know.
But that's not
the American Disability Association.
Okay, you better go ahead, American Disability Association.
I know a thing or two.
I meant the FDA, the other health people.
Mm-hmm.
FDA.
That's what I said. The other ones.
Mm-hmm.
He go against all of them.
He's going against all of them. He said we don't need them. Wants to take the fluoride out of the water.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Anti-vaxxer as well.
Anti-vaxxer.
And he's an anti-vaxxer, and I have big feelings about that.
Also got caught the other day walking out of a convenience store with a Zen.
You are lying.
I'm not lying. These are literally the 2 photographs he has. So people are saying, so you're going to take away all this other stuff, but you're not going to take away what you find delectable.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's and Zen.
Mm-hmm. Which is just a frat boy's.
Zenning.
Yes, Zenning.
That is crazy.
Yes, Zenning against the Lord.
Now, Robert, quit it. Be for real.
Literally. Because let's be real. People are saying what he's going to ban, and I don't know if they're going to try and turn us into Europe. I'm just doing this for fun. Mm-hmm. They're saying he wants to ban sweets and all this kind of stuff.
Well,
which
I
is
will say I'm kind of with Robert on that.
No. We can take out high fructose corn syrup. Kern syrup. Because in other countries and stuff, their food's still good, but they just don't have the extra additives and things.
We add in the additives. We put the add in additives.
Uh-huh. But I'm with those people on Twitter. If he tries to take away Diet Coke and Coke Zero, I will make January 6th look like a pillow fight.
I love Diet Coke. I had Diet Coke today. It's amazing.
It's amazing. I had it last night with my little dinner. I was like...
But I will say, the food in Europe is good.
Yeah. And they're all skin teeth. Well, most of them.
They also walk a lot. I'm not doing that.
Their teeth are a different story, but the food is great. I'm sorry.
Cut that out. We have people across the pond who like us. Don't talk about our friends.
Let's move on.
No, I have other things to say.
About RFK? Okay.
Correct. I saw this TikTok the other day that they were like, because a lot of people have gotten on their social media and see like who engages with Donald Trump's content and then decides whether they want to continue to follow them or not. And the girl was like, that's not how you find them. No. You find who's engaging with Robert.
Yes, RFK.
That's how you find the true wackadoos. And boy, oh boy, I looked and I was like, ah!
And some people literally, remember, some people voted for Donald Trump so they could get RFK. They're like, Donald Trump is a means to an end.
Which is
Stayed in the membrane.
Listen.
Like that little worm he got.
But I also feel like I get it if you agree with him. I'm not saying that you're insane.
No.
Because you have your whatever. But like, that's a big means to a little end.
This is my thing. I agree with a lot of times homeopathic things.
Me too.
I don't think everything needs a pill. I don't think everything needs a shot. I believe in grounding, things like that. But where people are like, I don't like it when someone's like, all of this is spooky, you need to do this. Or on the other side, all of this is great and all of this is spooky.
Yeah.
I don't like that. There's a blend. People lived for millions of years before we had ibuprofen.
Right. They did.
I don't know why I keep looking at you, Gabe.
They just had a headache.
He's a nurse.
Well, and they also died at like 45.
Okay, well.
That was also because they didn't have filtered water.
Upon many of other things.
Yeah. There was also that whole
it was
black
sanitary that really took people out on the Oregon Trail.
Dysentery.
Oh.
What did you say?
Sanitary.
Shut up.
They needed some sanitization.
It wasn't sanitary either, so that's the tea.
Sorry.
That's the
dysentery.
tea. Okay, let's talk about other cabinet picks.
Matt Gaetz. That's the problem. Yes, I have a lot of problems with him, but I'm going to start with the smallest and work my way to the biggest.
Let's hear it.
Them eyebrows. The constant, I got tickets to the Usher concert. Sir, put your eyebrows down. Put your eyebrows down. It is terrifying. He literally scares me. His face.
Did you see him at the RNC? He was like, we are a country under God and Donald Trump. And I was like, you look like that evil stepmother in Cinderella.
Yes. Whoever, give us the name to your plastic surgeon, Matt, because
I need to know who to avoid.
Exactly. They need to do something else because that ain't they calling.
No.
But then again, when you act ugly to people, I think sometimes God snatch your face.
What do we see with Prince William? Remember, he was cheating on that lady, so he snatched the hairline.
And so that's just a perfect representation of how he be living.
Notice how people who don't do all that stuff, they look very nice into their 40s and their 50s. Make it a little... And then they still look young.
Exactly. Denzel Washington looks great.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see that video that was circulating on Twitter of him trying to do an English accent?
Oh, my gosh. It's hilarious.
Oh, it's my favorite thing. I've been going down to the ball, and I was like, wow.
Gladiator's going to be lit.
Girl.
I'm so excited.
The way I'm going to go, and I'm going to sit, I'm going to get 3 chairs. I'm going to sit like this.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready.
Wow.
I'm ready. Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, and Denzel Washington.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Ooh, I'm ready.
It's going to be a good one.
I'll be all sweaty when I walk into Wicked. Sorry, I was doing something. And then I'll get to end it all. And then I'll get to finish it with Jonathan Bailey. Oh, okay. Dancing through life. But
anyway, back to Matt Gaetz.
Back to Matt Gaetz. Yeah. Someone I'm not spread.
Yeah,
because apparently that's a
problem
what's
for
up.
him.
What do they call it on like a job application? Your qualifiers. Graduate from college. You got to do this. I guess for Trump's cabinet, you got to touch people or have some allegations against you.
Exactly. And I don't know the allegations. I don't know who allegedly with him.
It's sex trafficking and drug allegations.
Exactly.
Oh, is he on that Diddy?
Yes. Which we're getting.
Dang.
I mean, Diddy deserves to be in jail. So does this man.
Wait, what? He was probably getting sex workers.
Underage.
No.
Allegedly,
allegedly?
Right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, we're going to say allegedly because I don't play with the politics, but.
God dang.
Give it to us.
Oh, I did.
T. Thank you.
God dang.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And I was talking about the eyebrows.
Yeah, we got a few more things to worry about than the little arch we got going up here.
I saw like they had like a thing with like the list of them in a row with like all of their like how many times they've been married. Do they have sexual assault allegations? And it seems like America has spoken, and that is not a boundary for them.
And who's the guy who is going to be the Secretary of Defense, Gabe?
A news reporter, Fox News, Pete Hegseth.
Secretary of the who?
Defense.
Like the military?
Defense.
He's literally a Fox News host.
Yes, we'll have the nuclear codes.
Has no other previous experience. There's literally a video of him on the news, and he was throwing an axe. You know, like how they do the axe, the axe. They were doing it on news, and he missed, and it went over and hit someone.
On Good Morning America, it hit the guy doing the drumming, and he almost killed that man, and it hit the drum, and but he didn't get off beat. That's a good drummer right there.
Help me, Holy Ghost.
I'll give you a uplift.
I need you more than anything.
Okay, wait. I do take it back.
I ain't gonna mess up my worship.
Sorry, he is a veteran. So I will.
Oh, okay.
Veteran of the Army National Guard. He did tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and
Okay.
Guantanamo Bay.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
We're gonna move on.
And that's I gave it back to God a long time ago. So
The last person I want to talk about, the lady who's going to be running that White House, has the Kate Gosselin haircut and everything.
She gives Sabrina from Handmaid's Tale.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Oh, she will be the downfall of us all.
Do you think?
I 100%.
I told Gabe.
She's the woman in the room who it's give. I don't know this lady. Also, very clear.
But vibes are vibes.
The vibes are giving. Women should X, Y, Z, and we have the Jezebel spirit, and we need to be homemakers and mothers and talk in this voice. It's giving that energy because people are like, oh, the women, like he's picking women. There are women who will have us all in bondage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's giving that.
Mm-hmm.
So take that. What you gonna say? Take you
that part.
Trump gave a speech and says, Susie likes to say sort of in the back. That's who you got to worry about. Those people sitting in the back.
Those people who purvey and then they say, "Stop," and they snatch and they stay in the back because then you can't say it's their fault.
Well,
that's the real tea.
We going to hell in a handbag, as Alyssa would say.
I won't. That's a good song. That's our friend Alyssa Michaela, Hell in a Handbag. Look up that song. But I won't claim that over my life just yet.
Okay.
But I will say it's looking like we're getting some props together for a scene. I'll say it like that.
She's giving Umbridge from Harry Potter.
Yeah. You mustn't tell lies.
Scary.
That was a good one, Gabe.
Thank you.
I'm scared.
You didn't like mine?
What?
Oh, you didn't have seen Handmaid's Tale. Never mind.
I've never seen Handmaid's Tale. Should I watch Handmaid's Tale?
I wouldn't.
Or should
it's
I just
not for you.
You know I like to watch light stuff.
You don't have the stomach for it.
I
will
watch
tell you that right now.
I like Trixie and Katya.
You don't. I just tell you what happens.
Okay, yeah. Should I read it?
Absolutely not. That's worse.
Worse than seeing it and using your own imagination.
Seriously.
Okay. Well, speaking of cabinet picks and allegations and all these things, I want to talk about DIDDY because Mr. Allegations is allegedly trying to get out of jail.
Okay. So the tea that I'm not a lawyer but served.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Melanie.
Hey, Melanie girl. She said so he's been subpoenaing, whatever.
You are sounding like me.
The courts for bond. I don't ever know the difference between bond and bail. And he's saying like that recently that man who was over Abercrombie and Fitch.
Mm-hmm. The tiger face?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He recently, him and another gentleman got out on bond, one for like $500,000 and one for $10 million. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, how come I don't get the same opportunity? Now, the tea I got served was he been acting up in jail.
Yes. Trying to run the prison.
First of all, strike one. So when you're a prisoner, imprisoned person, you have like a code of like how you use the phone so that they can track your calls. If they need to go back and listen to a call, they can. Mm-hmm. He's been paying other inmates for their codes and making illegal phone calls that he's not supposed to make with people like under the radar.
Trying to like run businesses and stuff,
Yes.
right? Yes.
And they were like, you can't do that. That's inappropriate. You're in trouble. Secondly, he's been reaching out to people, asking them to come out for in his defense when you're not supposed to do that. And he's trying to tamper with the witnesses before they even have witnesses. So he called his kids and asked them to post like all of this birthday stuff for him with the intention of people being like, oh, he's a good guy. Like he's a
dad
family.
turning into 55.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the judge was like, and you a flight risk. So he's offered to sell his plane. He's offered to do a bunch of stuff to show that he's not a flight risk so that he can be at home during this time and get out on bond and do the ankle bracelet.
Mary,
monitor.
Guess what? When they came after you the first time, you fled and left your kids and you were on an island somewhere until they found you. You are a flight risk. Guess what? At the Abercrombie & Fitch guides, what he did was bad. You had 700 dildos and all those bottles of lube.
That's what I was going to add. You black man. That's all I got.
Oh, I wasn't going to say it like that.
Oh, that's what I'm going to say. And now you can let me say it. Nigga, they ain't let you out of jail. You going to be up in there. What you thought this was? This is America. Your black ass gonna be in jail. Get comfortable. Don't drop the soap.
I was saying it more from what you did, not what you are. So
I said what I said, not add more to it.
You can say it.
That's what I think.
That's the tea. Gabe, do you have anything you want to add?
I'm just confused. This is the thing. You can never outwork, out-earn what the system is. You could have a bajillion dollars, but in the criminal justice system in the United States of America, some people get...
I thought you were going to quote Law & Order SVU. In the criminal, I was like, oh, come on, Olivia Benson. Bow, bow.
No, but some people get treated a certain way and some people don't. That's why you shouldn't have did what you did. So you didn't get no sympathy over it. Is it right? No. It's dead ass wrong. But you knew it was dead ass wrong, so you went out there with all that lube.
And drugging all those people at parties.
Your ass, and you, Abercrombie and Fitch, and his homeboy, all y'all asses should be in jail.
Y'all should all be roommates. What? They'll probably get the itch at some point.
That's giving like, not the itch.
They gonna do it out. They're gonna do it in.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you what.
Let's take a break.
We'll be right back. We don't have commercials.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So that's the Diddy situation. What's next?
Yeah, let's move on to something a little more light.
Jake Paul.
Oh, Jake Paul. That's light because nobody touched each other.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I watched bits and pieces. So I was in and out because I was at work.
Okay.
I watched enough to know that nothing happened.
Okay, I have so many thoughts.
Tell me.
Let's start from the beginning. Oh, yes. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to when this earth, the sun, the stars.
Back to when Mike Tyson should have had some sense and said, I'm not fighting that little boy.
Listen, let's start with the real fight of the night.
Okay.
Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor.
That was the fight.
Baby! Them ladies were like, I was like, well, God dang!
Yes.
That was a fight.
They said, this is our moment.
This is our moment. They were throwing punches. I mean, you have to be a little crazy to stand there and let somebody hit you in the face. They looked,
even with gloves.
Yeah, they looked like not phased. They were so tough. They were super evenly matched. We were in there screaming. That lady, she got cut over her. I don't know how I was about to fall out. It was disgusting.
We loved it.
Disgusting. I also have big feelings. That can't be good for your brain to be.
No, that's why they tell you keep them up.
Because that, I was like, ooh, she gonna have a headache.
Did the girls have to wear protection? No, I didn't think so.
Baby out there hitting each other in the head. But it was such a good fight. Supposedly, allegedly. People are saying that the girl who won shouldn't have won and it should have been the other one, and there was some politicking going on. I don't know nothing about that, but it was a great fight.
Yeah, as we saw too, Tori Kelly sang the national anthem.
She did,
and she did well.
She did.
Apparently, there was some online tea. I don't know if it was fake or not. I didn't dip too much into it. That like a supposed script or like flow of show had been let out, and it was like, or maybe the contract, and it was like, if he knocks so and so out in this round, he'll get this much.
Well,
if
that's how boxing works.
What?
That's how it works in every fight.
if you get knocked out in this round, you get this
Yeah.
much, blah, blah, blah.
There's an incentive per round.
Oh.
In general, like if I knock you out in round 3, I get this. If you knock me out in round 4, you get this. So that's like a very normal boxing thing.
I didn't know that. I thought I was in on some tea.
Yeah.
I was like, look at the files.
No, and it doesn't mean that it's staged per se. There's just incentives for like how long you last and all the things. So there is, that's a normal boxing.
Well, aside from that, too, there was rumor that it was a setup.
Well, yeah, okay. Boxing enthusiasts, do not come for me. I'm just telling you what I think. There is an element to boxing that gives very much WWE.
Oh, yeah.
It gives it's about the money. It's about the show. It's about whatever. And in the olden days, it was still about that, but it was about the event. It was about the actual sport.
Yeah.
And when you have social media content creators being the leaders of the sport, it becomes this.
It becomes, to me, a little cheap.
It was like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders and yeah.
When Mike Tyson slapped him at the weigh-in and the girls in the back didn't move. They said we are locked in, baby.
So my first takeaway was the beginning. Before anybody even goes out, they do the interviews backstage.
I know.
Mike,
them little booty cheeks.
his booty. He had a nice little
juicy booty.
firm booty for an older gentleman. This man in his jock strap having full-on conversations. You knew your ass was out. You knew your ass was out when you turned around and walked off.
He said, I might not win, but I won. Oh.
He kissed the man, which I thought was very. Mike is like, I have a hard time with Mike because he, in the past, has had some really troubling allegations. But there's something about him that seems so gentle, even though I know that if he hits you, he might kill you. So there's this like gentle giant thing that like I can't really. And he's got that sweet voice.
He's got that sweet voice until he bites your ear.
Exactly. It is like, I don't know. So he's like, kisses the man. He tells him he loves him, which I thought was sweet. Turns around, chocolate cheeks. I said, well, goddamn. And I was in there by myself.
No, that's what cruising is. He said, love you.
I was in the room by myself at the moment. And I said, not his booty being out. Nobody else was around. It was just me.
I loved it.
It was a lot.
Can I ask, how did this get started? Was there beef or was it just...
No, Jake Paul loves to fight anybody who's past their prime.
But was Mike like, oh, I can beat his ass?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that it was like a conversation. They did it for the money.
They did it for
Mike
the money.
walked away with $20 million last night. 2-0.
Yeah, 20.
Jake walked away with $40 million last night.
And everybody's probably going to start drinking Prime.
4-0. So that's why they were there.
But make sure you don't clock in a minute late to your job.
Exactly. So that I already knew was gonna be foolishness when that man booty cheeks was out. Then everybody comes out. Jake come out with Logan in a damn car to the Mike Tyson song from Hangover, which I thought was funny.
I can feel it coming. Yeah. Phil Collins.
Yeah. So then it's immediately spraying. He's got a new deodorant coming out. So Logan's behind him spraying deodorant. I said, this got to be some bullshit. It's about to be some bullshit. Then Mike come out, trips and stumbles. I said, get this man a scooter. Get him a scooter. Why? I said, this about to be a mess. You fall before you even get in the ring. You walking on your regular legs.
You are not Mike Tyson. You are being Pappy right now.
And he stumbled, almost fell. I said, okay. Then they get in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen. TV stops. Spins.
The streaming,
spins.
Mary. Oh my gosh.
We were like, what the fuck? Everyone, it's like
this is why we buy the HBO package.
Exactly, the collective. And so then we're like, because we were in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're in the middle of nowhere. So we're like, maybe it's the...
Raven had a weekend off.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Maybe it's... So we're like looking around, like trying to find box. And one of the girls called her fiance, and he was like, but the TV went out. We were like, Oh, it wasn't just us?
The end of times.
So then we get on the internet and everyone's like pissed.
Rapture.
Like, Netflix, get together.
You have one job. You make all that money.
All that money. So when the TV stopped spinning and we finally got to the fight, everybody was already like a little nervous because of the slap the day before where Mike Tyson slapped Jake
And
at
I want to talk about that.
Talk about it.
He should have that guy up.
Who's he and who's that guy?
Mike Tyson should have Jake Paul up. When he came hobbling around like a monkey up to him, he should have said, I don't need it. Now, granted, if you're about to get $20 million, I guess you can get over a few things. Yeah. But I would have.
Well, he said the reason he slapped him was because he stepped on his toe.
We know why.
That's what Mike said.
I accidentally stepped on a girl's toe at the show the other day. She was like, "You stepped on my toe."
No,
she didn't slap me.
But
and I'm a lot more than Mike Tyson.
Mike is also Mike. Mm-hmm. And it don't take a lot for him to go to 0 to 100 because he slapped the hell out of that boy. Mm-hmm. So everybody was already nervous.
Let me tell you who I actually don't like in this fight out of the two. Logan and Jake's mother.
Oh, tell me the two.
Have you not seen that Twitter video? Where she's like, I hope you beat the shit out of that little bitch. She was like, I'll slap him too. I'll slap him harder than he slapped you. And Jake was like, yeah, I remember. She's like, what do you mean you remember? Rubbing up on him like she is some horny high school girl. You're weird. And you're the reason that people's kids get on YouTube and do all that kind of stuff. You're an enabler.
That is weird. I didn't see all that.
I'll show you the video.
Okay.
It's typical white mom, my kid does no wrong. Yeah. We have money and I'll get out of it.
Well, it was 8 rounds of
ballet.
8 2-minute rounds of Mike looking every bit of 58. Mm-hmm. And listen, as a person who grew up watching him fight, there was a nostalgia in it, but it was the left knee. See, my left knee give me troubles in my 30+ years.
Yes, hello.
This is this knee. His knee, he could barely walk. He could only like he could bend it. Mm-hmm. But I will say, Jake handled it the way he should have. He didn't try to knock him out. They kind of went through the motion. There were some good punches thrown. Mm-hmm. Out of 8 rounds, Mike threw 19 punches. That is it.
And I wanted him to drop that.
And everybody did, but I kind of was like happy that it ended the way that it ended. It didn't end in a knockout.
In a hug.
Yeah, like it was. And then the last 10 seconds, Jake,
it's not a decom, Raven.
But in the last 10 seconds, Jake gave him his, all his flowers. And that's the only option. You can't hit a 58-year-old man.
If he's in the ring, you can.
No, see, I completely disagree.
Okay, well, that's why you're not in the ring.
Exactly.
You know what? We were talking about this at work. You know what would have been funny? They do all that rigmarole, and they both get up here, and then the guy walks up and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today. And then Jake Paul and Mike Tyson get married.
No, I like
and he gets them booty cheeks.
Oh, whoa. I like that it kind of wasn't. Of course, you want to see a knockout.
Yes.
But nobody wanted to see Jake knock Mike out.
No.
Everybody wanted to see Mike knock Jake out. Exactly. And once we saw that wasn't going to happen.
Because it satisfies your inner need to see someone who needs to be beat up get beat up.
Okay, but the thing is, Jake never fights people who can beat him up.
That is the T. That is the T.
He don't fight fighters like that. He's not fighting the guy that's going to bash his head in. He fighting somebody old enough to be his pawpaw.
Mm-hmm. You saw the tweet. It said next fight he wants to fight Jimmy Carter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't do that! Send him on to Betty White's house in the afterlife.
Mr. Jimmy is
100.
The president?
Yes.
Jimmy Carter. It was a joke.
It's a joke.
Jimmy said, yeah, motherfucker,
what's up? You're so pretty.
You're very pretty.
Moving on along.
Good for Jake. Good for Mike. I'm glad you secured your bag. Yeah. And next time, don't make it a Nickelodeon special and actually knock somebody out.
Whoa. Yeah. Who knew that you liked violence this much?
Because I'm not in it. Okay. I'm getting to watch it if it'll stream right. So anyways, let's move on.
Don't go for we want to work with Netflix.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay. Well, sometimes you have to let employers know how they can do better during your yearly meetings.
Blake's thoughts and feelings are his own.
Oh my gosh.
I thought y'all did a great job.
Minus the whole 20 seconds she just told about the streaming.
No, the whole time I said Netflix do their best. and they always show up for us. So Netflix, thank you for your opportunities and services. I am available to do extra work. I'm available to be a small role or a larger role, whatever y'all need me to do. Thank you, Netflix. God bless you.
And Netflix, keep in mind who was watching Agatha All Along on Disney Plus a couple weeks ago and who was watching Love is Blind. Moving on along.
I watch every Netflix Christmas movie. Get it together.
We need to watch The Merriest Gentleman, the one about Chad Michael Murray being a cowboy dancer.
100%.
That is literally my job.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's my job. Yeah.
Yeah, and guess I wonder who told you about that. Me.
Netflix.
Because I keep up with the Netflix Christmas movies.
Do y'all want to hear Raven's rankings of Netflix Christmas movies?
Oh, that would be so much fun. I would love that.
Comment below and we'll see which ones we got to get.
Oh my
Which ones does
gosh.
she have to watch?
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. Y'all please give me some because this is like my favorite genre.
Literally.
Netflix Christmas is my favorite genre.
Okay, moving on along.
Moving along.
I want to talk about people's sexiest man of the year.
Jack Krasinski.
John.
Don't do my husband like that.
John.
He does love John Krasinski. Okay, there is a type of girly that loves John Krasinski. And Gabe is one of them.
Gabe is one of them girlies. Okay, Gabe, go ahead, take it away.
He's just amazing. He's sweet. He's big, handsome, dark-haired.
Ooh.
He's got a good personality.
Oh.
Okay.
Funny.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
Ooh.
Because while I find him an attractive man,
Very handsome.
Jonathan Bailey was right there. It's his year.
Girls.
Let's not pretend like these aren't paid campaigns. He's in Wicked. He was in Fellow Travelers doing that with the feet. This was his year, and they gave it to a straight white man. What the hell?
Isn't that who they always give it to?
Literally. At one point, it was like Blake Shelton.
Idris Elba got it.
He did. Did Chadwick Boseman get it before he went on?
Oh, did Chadwick get it before he went on and got
I
his
don't know.
role?
I really don't know. Also, okay, we are not here to talk about people's looks. We're here to talk about the nominees in the retrospect of People's Sexiest Man Alive.
Talk about people look.
Okay, well, then you can talk about this. A lot of people had to say a lot about Selena Gomez's boyfriend, Benny Blanco, being on People's Sexiest Man Alive. Do you want to talk about people's looks now?
Everybody's beautiful.
God made everyone beautiful in their own right.
And listen.
Choose your words.
He seems lovely. He lost me at I don't shower every day.
He said that.
Yeah, he one of those.
Not a Matthew McConaughey.
He was like, there's no point in showering every day. He said he showers like once a week.
Musty. That is a lot.
And look, he is sexy to somebody.
Selena Gomez.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations, Ben.
Look, you're on the list and we're not.
Well,
you're not a man.
Who would be your, other than Jonathan Bailey, who would be your number one?
Well, that's hard because he's just up there.
Okay, so he is your number one.
He is my number one. He is cute. He's older than me. It's not some young little twink. I like him. And then if I had to do a 2 and a 3, I would maybe say Joe Locke. And then
Okay, what about you?
I mean, obviously he's my favorite, but I also love Pedro Pascal.
Oh, that's a good
Pedro.
He is a dad.
He is so handsome.
one. Oh, I have a number 3, Paul Mescal.
Love Paul Mescal.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. I think he's so handsome.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, and he's black.
He was supposed to be Blade.
Yes.
Mahershala.
He is gonna be Blade still.
Oh, is he still gonna be Blade?
Yep.
Okay.
What about you?
I have mine are a little niche. I am gonna say my number 2 and 3. Well, okay.
Raven has a type.
I have a lot of men that I like.
Mm-hmm.
My number 1 would be Winston Duke.
Okay.
He was M'Baku in Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
I love a big, thick chocolate man.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Another one that's a big, thick chocolate man, Ezekiel Elliott. I want to say he played for the Cowboys. He might still do. He might be retired. I don't know. Love him. Very gorgeous. I also love your people, Paul and Pedro. Mm-hmm. They could go on my list. Gorgeous.
Jonathan Bailey.
Okay. And then my last spot will forever and always be President Barack Obama.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yes.
Respectfully.
Not in a rude way, even as he's aged.
Yes,
Yes, he's aged. No, he's aged very well.
Oh, we was about to get into it. We was about to get into it.
I honestly think as he's aged, it's been better because I saw him when he was doing the campaign, and I was like, oh yeah.
Him and Michelle look so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. So yes, that would be my top like 5 or 6 from American Wedding.
You named 3.
I picked Paul,
Oh,
Pedro,
like those are your alts.
Ezekiel, Winston, and President Barack Obama. I picked 5.
So Raven's trying to have a little party, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Dinner party.
Dinner. Okay, sure, girl. All right. Okay, so John Krasinski, congrats. It doesn't matter what we say because you're still the winner, even though it should have gone to Jonathan
really
Bailey.
handsome. So I don't think it was a bad choice, but every year,
It's just
no one's ever happy.
we thought Kamala would win.
Okay, yeah.
We thought Mike Tyson would win.
Yeah.
We thought Jonathan Bailey would win.
No one thought that.
No one. I did.
I
did. My legs were up. I was ready, as in Y-shaped for yes, he will win. And none of them have won.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
Yeah. All right. I want to talk to you about this. Skai Jackson, the euphoria that never was. Have you not seen that video?
No.
She's trying out for Euphoria, and it sounds all about like she's doing Hey Jesse.
No, really?
She was like, "What do you mean you're doing drugs in the bathroom?" It is so funny.
That's hilarious.
It is so funny. Let's see if we can cut to a little clip.
Sales rack Sally isn't even clever. If you're going to deface someone's locker, at least make it original. It's even worse than DIY Diane. I don't get it, you know?
That's what it is.
Hilarious.
Yes. Oh my gosh. No, her baby daddy, Yerky.
Yerk.
He has been arrested, and you know why.
No, I don't.
I thought you looked it up.
They didn't tell me why he got arrested.
I don't think I know why he got arrested. I was leaning on you. All I know is that someone got it on Facebook Live.
Gabe's going to tell us why he got arrested.
Okay, Slay.
In the interim, let's talk about the fact that I'm so sick of my cute, sweet little Disney girlies, Nickelodeon girlies, child stars going through this nonsense with these young men.
Parole violation.
Oh. What he get in trouble for originally?
Well, girl, I haven't got that far.
He's got to get the lore.
He violated his parole. Whole thing.
Don't do that.
But
They'll get you.
These girls are beautiful and talented and have so much going for them, and they tend to partner with young men who are
not who we would choose.
Not who we would choose.
Well, can I say this? A lot of those beautiful girls say they want to be treated normal. They're just an everyday girl. They're not celebrities. They just people who like to act. So should we want that for them when they're just doing what a lot of girls in Nashville do and dating the first thing they see on the street?
When you have assets to protect, you cannot date the first thing on the street.
Speak on it. Come on.
I'm sorry. Like it's you have so much to lose. And he got her on the curb looking crazy in a bonnet fighting. Like this is this is not Teen Mom. This is not 16 and pregnant.
This is my life.
This is my life. And you're not gonna have me fighting with your ass in a bonnet crying on the street.
While some rando is on Facebook Live filming it all.
Exactly. It is so embarrassing. I don't like to comment on people's relationships like that because you really don't know what's going on in people's relationships. But girl, stand up. Stand up.
Stand up for life.
I was going to stand up.
Take my people with me. Together we are going. I'm going to let you sing it.
I don't know the words.
Oh, okay. That's why
I love that song.
So good. I bet you do love that song, Gabe.
Don't you do him? Don't you do him?
I bet you do love that song.
Don't do him.
I was supporting my friends.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Wait.
You have my phone. I was going to show you this just in. Speaking of Gabe loving that song and me not singing the Harriet Tubman song, I found the Halloween photo.
Oh.
I found the Halloween photo.
Oh, gosh.
Should we throw it up?
Yes.
Should we really?
For real.
Ah! No, I don't want to get canceled.
Let's see how bad it is.
Okay. For anyone who watched our Halloween episode and you know that my mother put me in brown face at 4, I found the photo. And this, oh God, is it.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I mean, I'm clearly, I look like I've had some sun.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as I was thinking. I thought you was gonna be charcoal Kunta Kinte black. And you just a little couple shades of brown.
It's still too much.
It's too much, but you were forced.
But she posts it every year when my brother has his birthday, and I found it stat, and I was like, take it down.
We gonna give y'all a pass on this little brown face.
Okay, back to Skai Jackson.
Okay.
Okay, Skai Jackson's baby daddy. Yerky Yerks. Sorry about it.
And then supposedly he got hacked and posted like, I never wanted to get that Disney Channel bitch pregnant. No way. Well, she said he got hacked. I don't know, but it's given
Team too much.
Team too much. Girl, you don't have to do this. Sky, you don't have to do this. So hopefully our blessings and prayers go to Sky. We love you, Sky.
Yes, okay.
All right, moving on along.
We're going to take a hard left turn to another Disney girl, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, you make me want to make you fall in love.
Up late at night, I'm thinking about you. I wanna try out some freaky positions. Oh, have you ever tried that one? Come on,
Have
Gabe.
you ever tried this one?
Have you ever tried this one?
That was
I love
good.
We are we sex symbols?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, she did her LA concert. People are thinking she's going to do a concert movie, which I would see. Not in the theater.
I saw her high LA when she opened her towel.
Yes, that's why people think she's going to do a concert tour.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and
Concert tour.
I'm not trying to go to see it in the movie theater, but I will watch it on Netflix.
Why?
That's like more of like a Taylor and Beyonce thing.
Oh, you don't think she's big enough to have a concert film?
I think she's big enough to have a concert film. I'm not going to go pay $16 aside from my Regal membership to go see it.
Okay. What about Olivia? Was hers on Netflix?
Hers was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would do that. I would watch it on Amazon Prime, Netflix,
Yeah.
anything like that. But the fun part was she brought out our girl, Christina Aguilera.
Woo!
And she did her big ol' hey. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, Gabe, you have to give us your best Christina opening.
Come on.
3.
It's either that or I'll tell the Harriet Tubman story.
3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Yes! You ate that up.
Raven.
My throat's sore.
Shut up and go.
Do your thing, honey.
I
That was
won.
fun.
No,
I won.
no,
No,
Gabe
yours was
won.
actually
Gabe
good.
won.
Gabe, you
won.
win. The
Gabe
winner
won.
is Gabe.
Yes, because when you're scared to do something and you do it anyway, that's courage. That's bravery. That's
Gabe.
yeah.
Oh, that was
Aw,
cute.
okay, so no, she did the concert. They sang that, and then they sang that little song that we reviewed.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs.
Here, I'll be Sabrina. You be Christina. What a girl wants, what a girl needs.
a girl needs.
If you have not seen us react to that Spotify 20th anniversary where they sing that together, we loved it.
We loved it.
But we had some giggles. Go watch it right now. I'm going to tag it right here.
We have a lot of throw-ins this
I
episode.
know. I've said we have an extra day. Let me just beat it into the ground.
But yeah, I thought that was cute. Also, okay, so the bit is like she didn't know she was there.
Yeah.
That wasn't real, right?
No, she totally
Okay. Okay. Because I know the show was like a variety show, but I was like, wait, am I missing the like...
How are you going to get Christina Aguilera in glam warmed up with the band ready without Sabrina?
Well,
knowing?
because she does... I was thinking like how she does the... Obviously, she knows what song she's going to sing before she sings the Spin the Bottle.
Yeah. We got 9 to 5.
Yeah. So I thought maybe she was going to sing that What a Girl Wants.
Oh, okay.
And then she was like, people surprise people on stage sometimes.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was not planned. I think it was planned.
Okay.
Okay. Conspiracy theorist over here. Call me RFK.
But I will say Christina looked amazing. And
She
sitting
looked
next to a 20-something-year-old girl, she also looks
Yeah.
so young. It's wild.
I'm again not to comment on celebrities' bodies, but I went down a rabbit hole yesterday that was like, here's Christina at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then they're like, and it was a plastic surgeon. He was like, this is where it changed and blah blah blah, and this is where it changed again. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care if she's been nipped and tucked and she's got clothespins in the back every day. She looks amazing.
Amazing. Also, she was a small girl for a long, like very small girl.
She's like 5'1", 5'2".
Yeah, and then she got bigger and was curvier and
during the our body era.
Yeah, and was working the curves. And now she's back to being a very small girl, but on her tiny frame, she don't look crazy. Like she's looked good.
Yeah.
Throughout.
I think people were also commenting, too, because once again, they were commenting on her. She looks younger than Sabrina Carpenter.
Literally.
And I'm like, the substance. Respect the balance.
Seriously, she looks amazing.
I
thought that was a fun little cute extra.
It was a nice little girl power moment.
We love a girls moment.
But speaking of girl power, I got some bones to pick, but I got some stuff I want to talk about.
Okay.
We're going to move on to Wicked. Yes, you've got the green, I've got the pink.
I'll sooner try defying gravity. I'm flying high.
Thank you so much.
Defying gravity. And soon I'll match them in renown.
Give us the throaty nobody.
And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down.
I hope you're happy. Look at her, she's wicked.
Okay.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm obviously, so Wicked, we're going to see, as of filming this, it's a Sunday, but this is premiering on Wednesday. Hello. We're seeing Wicked tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But let me tell you, this week, I've been getting real pissed off with this press tour. And not by anything they are doing. Okay. And when I say they, I mean the entire cast. Okay. I am over the internet deciding that they're bored and deciding that they're going to comment on Ariana's appearance, on Cynthia's appearance, and pretending like they care.
Under the guise of, are they okay?
Are they okay? They're being run into the ground. Is it the Judy Garland curse?
Yeah.
They both look so skinny. First of all, there's 2 pictures of them in Australia where it's like bones out. Cynthia's like, you can see her neck. And I'm like, first of all, that is a very high exposure photo. Like, it's not a good photo. Mm-hmm. Like, half of y'all look busted sometimes and you don't choose that photo. And I can say that about myself. We all look busted.
Sometimes we look busted.
Exactly. And
some of us more than others.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to own it like that. But,
not me.
No, anyway. So they have these photos, and they're doing that whole, like, are they okay? I'm nervous. And then aside from that, they just won't let up. They're like, well, I don't like her. I don't like Cynthia. I don't feel like she's right for this. I don't like Ariana. I'm like, the movies have been made.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Both of them.
Yes.
Listen, let's start with the fact that they're working. And they're working right now. And it is not unusual for your body to change depending on what you're doing.
Mary, in the last 2 weeks, they have flown from LA to Mexico to Sydney to New York and they just wrapped London.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
So it's like maybe they do look different. I honestly have not noticed. But I don't know when stuff got filmed and not filmed. You know, like I'm not that deep into it. Mm-hmm. But they're working. Yeah. And you never know. Somebody could have flu, Chad.
I was going to say, have we not learned from Chadwick about commenting on people? You don't know.
You don't know what people are going through, for sure.
Literally. And that's what they said. Because I didn't realize, I mean, you know, obviously they said he had passed and he was sick. I didn't realize that people were commenting on his appearance before he passed and saying that he looked bad. Mm-hmm. And people immediately want to blame it on drugs or like an eating disorder. And it's like, and I do not hope this, and I don't even speak it over them or anything like that, but there could be something, like one of them could legitimately be sick. Mm-hmm. And they are powering through, which again, I don't think is the case and I hope it's not.
Yeah.
But it's that whole internet, like everybody's commenting on it because it's the zeitgeist right now. It's popular, and suddenly everybody's an expert in mental health, in body positivity, and in eating disorders.
It's given RFK, and then they'd be the first one with us then.
Exactly. That motherfucking part, Raven Dawson, right there.
It's mind your business.
Eat your Big Mac and leave them alone.
Exactly. Especially like you said, because look, as a person who gets busy and forgets to do normal things, when you're on that kind of schedule, I can only imagine what your brain is doing as far as meals are concerned. And when you're already thin, and they're both already very small women, they made Idina Menzel look like she was a Victoria's Secret 8 feet tall.
Yes.
And she's my height. She's 5'3" or 5'4".
And Dina is?
Yes. And she towered over them in those photos.
Yes. It was like when Chloe used to take pictures with Courtney.
Yes. And she's literally 5'4".
Yes.
So, like, they're very small women. And when you're already small like that and you lose 5 pounds, it sometimes can look like 10 or 15 just because of your frame. Mm-hmm. So, like, I hope they're doing well. I hope that they're soaking in all the magic that is this moment for them and that they're taking care of themselves.
Well, let's talk about a press tour, too. Let's say this podcast takes off and we get to do some big tour one day. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find a way to eat a chicken nugget.
At that part. But also, the way, and I am not kidding, I've heard it from other artists, your whole day is planned down to the minute. Mm-hmm. In Shania Twain's autobiography, she said they had to schedule in when she could pee during the come on over phase.
I got to pee when I got to pee.
Exactly. And people are saying, they should be able to blah, 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 blah. When you're going from room to room to you've seen all the interviews, room to room to room to room to room. It's sometimes hard, and you're saying, I want to do this for the promotion, blah, blah, blah. And so, again, people love to be bold-faced and say, well, I would say blah, blah, you won't even ask for a raise.
Exactly. Also, I like to sit down and eat my meal. And if that's not the case, where I can't sit down with my plate and eat my meal, I just want to eat. Like, I'll just eat a snack and keep it pushing. Because I like to, I'm eating right now.
Yeah.
So maybe they like that too. Maybe they're like, child, give me a couple almonds to keep it pushing.
Literally. And then if they're on a plane, they're probably wanting to sleep.
Yeah, true.
I was going to say, you know what other press tour is going on right now? Gladiator. Not heard one thing about their bodies.
Gabe?
You better speak, bitch.
No one's saying, let me see your abs. I'm worried that, you know what they're doing? Oh, look, Pedro and Paul are together and they're hugging each other. You can tell they love each other. Oh, Andrew Scott came up behind Paul. It's so cute. Look at them. They're just boys being boys. And Cynthia told that one guy, he was like, what was it? When he was like, what's your biggest misconception or like the biggest thing about you that you don't like? And she was like, well, that wasn't a fashion question. People are like, wow, she's a real whore. She's a bitch. And it's like, no, she's keeping him on topic.
Yeah.
And that's, Gabe. And even for the Wicked tour, Jonathan Bailey, they're just like, he's just dancing around. I love him. You know that. But him and Jeff Goldblum are just buddies. And then those two are just cry a little bit. And they're like, ugh, they're the theater majors. This is what everyone's like. They're so fake. They're going to hate each other. I apparently had a lot to say about this.
They do cry a lot, though.
It is kind of funny, though.
They love to hold
What
hands
did you have
cry.
for lunch? Should we do that on this pod?
No.
Gabe's like, tell us about Agatha all along.
They love each other. I've also been seeing...
Notice how I kept trying to reach for you and you would not.
Kept leaning. I've also noticed a lot of people insinuating that they're sleeping together. Have y'all not been on that side of TikTok?
A sapphic love affair?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Maybe that says something about me. But
what side of TikTok? The algorithm changes for you.
The algorithm. No, but and I don't like that. Like it's
I bet it's because Cynthia identifies as queer, so they're just taking it and
Ariana said break up with the girlfriend.
And even like itself, like Wicked for forever has been like conceptualized as like they are in love with each other, and it's very much there's so many layers
to that relationship. Okay.
I've never seen all of those movies, so my thing is I know there's like queer aspects to it. I've heard all the rumblings online, but I'm just like, sometimes friendship can be friendship.
100%.
And that's coming from a gay man. Not everything has to be love and gay and fisting and all that kind of stuff. It can just be a love story, okay? Between friends.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah.
The other two things I want to point out, just with all of it that's getting annoying, is they've released Popular and The Wizard and I.
I'm not listening.
It's little clips, and that's fine. You don't have to. But people are already being like, it's not the same as the original. Well, yeah, Mary, that was 20 years ago.
And that was Kristen Chenoweth.
And Indina Menzel. Adele
Dazeem. These are two completely different people.
Literally. And then they're like, oh, it sounds like AI. I'm like, Mary, you don't even know what AI sounds like when it's on a regular thing. So
don't piss me off.
Why are people suddenly acting like experts? Just let us enjoy the movie. And if you don't want to see it, I have the best news for you. You don't have to go. Gladiator comes out the same day.
Also, can we talk about how we're going to be critics in 3 days? So maybe we should pull back a little bit.
Which way? But also,
we haven't seen it yet.
No, listen to what you just said. We're waiting until we see the movie.
That's true.
We're not on some Twitter right now.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say, don't piss me off. I can't stand a bitch who takes when everyone's excited about something and they have to be negative. I can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm doing a lot of. You have to beep. But I can't stand that. Like, just let people be happy and have fun. If you don't like it, that's fine. But like, shut up. Sometimes.
The last thing.
You've said it already.
Don't sing if you're in the movie with us. But I'm excited for Wicked.
Me too.
So it's going to be great. What is this feeling? I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you know after next week.
Wonderful.
With that being said, one more thing. It's Wednesday, November 20th. You know what that means. CMA's, baby!
Woo!
I know. Are you excited?
I'm so excited!
You're so excited. Raven loves country music.
I love
CMAs.
CMA.
Now, if you've been watching us for a while,
Wait,
you know.
Is this different than CMT? I get a mixed up.
Yes, Country Music Television, Country
I
Music
like the
Association.
CMT Awards.
You like the CMT Awards. They are the ones who are pretty progressive. They give a voice to
CMA
female,
Awards.
queer, black country artists.
I'm not going to the CMA Awards.
No, because it's your favorite time of year.
Because it's my favorite time of year.
But behind Netflix holiday movies.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. We've prepared something very special. If you've been watching us for a while, you know when the ACMs came out, our old producer, Angelo, prepared a very beautiful slideshow presentation because Raven knows all of these country stars, and she got a few wrong. But that's okay. This is your time again. Have you been studying? Mm-hmm. Have you been listening?
Yeah.
Do you know these country stars in and out?
Every last one of them.
Well, it is your time to redeem yourself.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're ready? Well, with that being said, it's time for a second round of Who is this country star?
Woo!
All right, here we go.
I'm nervous.
We're going to start with Female Vocalist of the Year.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Lord, I'm nervous.
Who do we got?
Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood.
Oh!
It's Ashley McBride.
Wait, Trisha Yearwood look like Anna Catherine Mama, don't it?
Yes, it
God
does.
dang it!
Yep. Okay, next
All right,
person.
What'd she do? Is she related to Martina?
Not related to Martina. No, she sings that song One Night Stands and Girl Going Nowhere. It's a good song. You should listen to it.
Songs.
It's so good. Okay, next person.
Oh, I know her.
You know her.
God dang it.
Remember what you said? You can
Josh!
go. No, let me tell you.
No, I know. I so badly want to say Megan Maroney. No, she's blonde, not Megan
She's
Maroney.
blonde. Okay. Mm-hmm.
God dang.
She found a deeper well. She hung up here.
Gretchen Wilson?
She hung up here.
Casey
Casey Musgraves! Oh my
God.
God!
Why is she so hard?
I don't know, but you literally can find her around Nashville.
God, I know her too. We ran into her that one time at the Beyonce concert.
We did. That was us.
God dang. Okay, I'm gonna get better. Oh, that girl like Anna Catherine. What is her name?
Oh my gosh! You said you've been practicing.
No, I know her. Kelsey Ballerini.
There you go. Okay.
I couldn't think of the name, but I knew her.
There you go. Okay, last one.
Gretchen Wilson. No, Lainey Wilson.
There you go.
Yay!
Yep. Not related to Gretchen Wilson. You just named her. That's that little girl she sang outside.
Megan Maroney.
There you go.
She looks like a Playboy girl in that one.
Male vocalist of the year. Okay, now get your titties out for this one.
I know the girls better than the boys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
Jelly Roll!
Jelly Roll!
I always get him. I know him.
Yes.
I like him. Ooh, Luke Bryan.
Ooh, so close. Got the first one right.
Luke Combs!
Luke Combs! There you go.
Wait, okay. Oh, God dang. I know him.
Yep.
I know him.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Paisley.
There you go. Not really.
Who's Brad Paisley? Is he a country person?
Yeah, he's not on
He's
here.
retired.
No, he's just not not nominated. Mm-hmm. You gotta say it.
Morgan.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
There you go. Okay, moving on.
Oh, he's handsome.
Mm-hmm. Would you date him?
Yeah, he's hot.
Well, he's married.
Oh, never mind.
His wife's name is Morgan. When you need office supplies and not paper clips.
Staples. Chris Stapleton!
There you go.
That was a good hit.
I was like, come on. Okay, now we're going on to duo of the year.
Lord.
Now you can't let us down
Now,
because
I know who I'm supposed to know.
you know who you know. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Remember our friends from the graveyard.
Yes. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Nope.
What is their names? Not
Ba-
Beavis and Butthead.
No, a babbling.
Baby.
No, a babbling.
Cool.
Oh,
Piano.
Another word for river. A babbling.
Lake. Martin. Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Is that my friends?
Those are your friends. They
Dan
invited
and
us.
Shay.
Dan and Shay. They invited us to a show, but we haven't been yet, so we're waiting on you.
I knew his hair is gorgeous. Is that Dan or is that Shay?
He looks like Mufasa in that. I love it.
Is that Dan or is that Shay?
That one's Shay. That one's Dan.
Oh, okay. Dan, he got some pretty hair. Okay, I'm kind of mad at them.
Talk about it.
War and treaty.
You gonna say why?
No.
Okay, we're just gonna leave it be.
We're gonna leave it be.
They erased their whole Instagram account.
Did they? I sent that to you.
And then they started over. They pulled a Reputation Taylor.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay. Allie and AJ.
Nope, so close. The country version.
Lisa and Louis.
Lisa and Louise.
Louise!
No!
Oh, dang. I still never listened to their album.
You need to. It's so good.
Everyone
and also,
says that.
They responded to our story, and that's real
I like
ugly
that.
of you.
I know they were sweet. They were nice.
They were nice. She still don't know y'all, but
I love y'all. They're cute. They do look like Allie and AJ in that picture, though. Oh.
Okay, now you can find him at Play on any Saturday because he's gay.
That is.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a hint. Okay, they're not sisters.
They're brothers. Osborne.
There you go, right there. You got it.
Wait, he's gay?
The one with the shorter hair.
Okay,
He's gay.
come on.
I see him at Play all the
Cute.
time. Group of the year.
Okay.
Now this is where we have. Now I will tell you. I'll give you a hint. There was one of these that when I was even writing it down, I said, "Who the hell is that?"
Okay.
So this is gonna be fun.
Okay, let me think of the names. The problem is I can't think of the names.
Who are some names you just know off the top of your head?
I know Little Big Tree.
Mm-hmm.
I know the people who be with Little Big Tree. Rascal Flatts. I know.
Okay, let's get started.
That's all I know.
Okay, Group of the Year.
God, who is that?
Okay, now look
They
at
look
him.
like a gospel choir, like a CCM group.
Yeah.
Hillsong.
No, it's not Hillsong. It looks like what was that one?
They look like a Gap commercial. Who is that?
Okay, think about it. Not young.
Old
And then
brother.
No,
Brothers Osborne. We already passed
in
them.
the Bible, God gave us humans
Old
this over
Dominion!
Old Dominion. There you go. Yes, everything's a Bible lesson.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, next.
Oh, Jesus.
I will give you a pass on this one.
They look like they should belong in Hairspray. Don't they? They look like you can't stop the beat ever since the whole world began. A mother found out if she could shake up a man.
Well, who is it?
Country Cans.
Country Cans. So close. The Red Clay Strays.
I would have never.
No, and that's also a tongue twister. Say
Red
it.
Clay Strays.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Roll
Okay.
Tide.
Look at the middleman.
Luke Bryan.
No, he doesn't have a band like that.
Oh.
His last name does start with a B.
Burgess. He's cute too. Brad.
Just Brad. Just
The
Brad.
Brads.
No, final answer. You saw him in concert.
Zach Brad.
Zach Brown. Zach Brown.
Brown.
Oh, okay.
I'm just country.
Brown. Okay.
Zach Brown Band.
Yep.
I did see them. I like them.
Okay. Okay, they used to
Hold
they changed
on.
their name because racist.
Lady Marmalade. What is them people's name?
Not Lady Marmalade.
It's Lady something.
Think about the alphabet.
A.
There you go.
Just started at the beginning. Lady A.
Lady A. Okay,
Woo.
here we go.
Oh, hell.
No, you know them. We liked them. Remember at the CMT
Little
Awards.
Bigfoot.
Little so close. Not Little Bigfoot.
That's such a stupid name.
It is.
Damn, don't tell me Little Big City.
Close.
Little Big Town.
Little Big Town. There you go. Yes.
I'm doing so much better
Okay,
this year.
now these are all people you've seen before, so this is your chance at redemption. Entertainer of the Year.
I'm going to do good on this. God dang.
Oh my gosh.
God dang. Luke Holmes.
Yes, there you go.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Roll.
Yep.
Oh.
Raven.
Wait, you put too much pressure on me.
It was 2 minutes ago.
Oh, he's handsome. Chris Stapleton.
Yes.
That's just not how I picture him to look.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Lady. Wilson.
There you go.
I was going to say Williams. Oh, is that the end?
That was it.
I did much better this
You
year.
did much better. You did great. That was a high five. This year, Mary, that was 6 months ago.
That's so sad.
I know. Okay.
No, I did you better though. Okay, this is the problem.
Okay.
I know them.
Mm-hmm.
I know their faces. I have a real hard time with the names.
Raven barely remembers my name.
Like Old Communion, that's a hard thing to hold on to. Mm-hmm. It's not like Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah. Very definitive.
Or NSYNC or One Direction.
Old Dominion. It's 2 words.
Yeah. It's too much.
All the other words are. So. Okay, but this is the thing. You know who should have been on there and is not?
Don't tell me. Luke Bryan.
She's right behind you.
Oh, Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. Mm-hmm. I would have known her had you put her picture up.
She would have known right then and there.
I would have known her.
Now, riddle me this. If you got invited to go work the red carpet, would you go?
Hell yeah.
And would you pretend to know these people's names?
Hell yeah.
Or would you have Gabe in your ear saying, you better tell me?
That's the part.
Doing the Devil Wears Prada. That's Ambassador Franklin. Exactly. And the wife he left his woman for, Rebecca.
Wait, there's some drama going on with the country music people right now with the breakup between
Zach Bryan and Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
Do you know about it?
Why is her name Brianna Chicken Fried?
I don't know, but
that's not her actual name.
Well, everyone keeps calling her that.
I don't know, but people are like, have you seen that tweet where it's like, there's Zach Bryan, who's not Zach Brown, but he's dating Brianna Chicken Fry, but he has a song called Chicken Fry, but there's also Luke Bryan.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We need new names in country music.
It's because everybody's Luke, Paul, Jack, and Mark.
Mm-hmm. Or Cody.
Yes. Simpson.
Give us Zathura Ann.
You know what? Betty Lou.
You know what we could have had?
Rebecca Marie.
Mm-hmm. You know what we could have had?
Beyonce Giselle.
Mm-hmm. But we're not ready for that conversation yet. So with all that being said, if you want to, the CMAs are on tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
We'll be tuning in.
Maybe. We'll see. But I think that's all I have. Gabe, you have anything you want to talk about?
Nothing.
How's your cocktail?
It's great.
Love that. You good?
I'm great.
Sounds good. With all that being said, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Rewind the Podcast. If you want to listen to other episodes of Rewind the Podcast, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your podcast. I'm not here to tell you what you like because you're a grown adult. But if you want to watch the podcast and see our beautiful faces, you can follow us on the YouTubes. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and sign up for alerts because we are cranking out new content all the time. Maybe something later this week. You never know. Wink, wink. With all that being said, Raven.
Thank you so much for watching. You should listen to our podcast on the podcast places like Apple Music and Spotify, but you should also give us 5 stars, leave a comment, tell us how much you like it. You can find me on all social media platforms at I Am Raven Dawson.
And I am chronically online. You can find me anywhere there's a social media site at Blake Rackley. And with all that being said, it's time for us to defy gravity and get up on out of here. And we'll see you
next time.
See ya. It's time to
It's been a wicked episode.
Oh.